Sarah.
Right?
You did. Like psycho.
No introductions this time, Brad?
Yeah, introduction.
Okay. Hi, my name is Brad Yutzy. I'm doing a speech for Fundamentals of Public Speaking at Ivy Tech. This is speech number 2, and today's date is February 7th, 2010. Okay, today I'm going to share with you the major stages of how to build an RV. We live in Elkhart County, and in our county our main industry is the RV business, and so I'm a little bit familiar with it, and I just want to share with you the process of what it takes to build an RV from the time that the order is placed and the materials come to the plant and it is shipped from final finish to the customer. The first stage that the trailer will go to is flooring, and in flooring, based on the size and the dimension of the trailer, there will be a chassis that is ordered, and that chassis will be prepared, and it will receive brakes, axles, tires, and suspension based on the needs of that trailer. In flooring, it will receive water tanks, drainage tanks, and it will receive the main wiring that will go from your hitch to your taillights, all underneath the main flooring. And after all that is put down, it'll receive a main flooring. Usually it's made out of a Luan type of wood. Sometimes it's plywood, a lot of times actually. And there it will receive linoleum or carpet, and a lot of times that will depend on the customer's wants. And that's basically sets the main stage for the growth and the fabrication of the whole unit. It goes from floors to plumbing, and in plumbing it will receive what is obvious, and that is plumbing lines. It will receive a main water hookup, and it will receive a main sewer drainage. And all those lines will be rough plumbed up to the areas where the sink is going to be installed and where the drains are going to be installed, and basically it's just going to be run in the rough areas of the trailer until the final pieces come into place. From there goes into shelling, and in shelling is basically where the framing of the trailer takes place. The walls will be installed here, the rafters will be installed, and so will all the major cabinet pieces. A lot of times at this point, cabinet shop will work along with shelling on preparing the cabinets of choice by the customer that need to be installed. A lot of times they will have several options, different kinds of wood they can order, different kinds of color. Sometimes it's a laminated wood, and they can choose, oak color, cherry color, so forth like that. So they'll work with shelling on that, and then shelling will go ahead and install that. And then from there, the trailer has come all the way up to where it's going to go now is electrical. And in electrical, it's going to receive, obviously, it's electrical rough wiring. It's going to receive a main heater. Usually it comes with a main AC. On lower end models, that's usually an option though. You're going to have all your outlets hooked up, your lights hooked up. It'll have wires run for exterior lighting, exterior speakers, and the list goes on. I mean, the amenities are countless on some units, and sometimes that's where a lot of the work is done actually. And then from this stage, it goes to metal. And metal got its name because when they first started building RVs, dozens and dozens and dozens of years ago, the exterior used to be all metal. And now today, most of the time, a trailer will be pre-laminated with fiberglass, or sometimes they do build what we call stick and tin units, which is wood framing and where they install metal on the outside once it comes to that area. But in this station, their job is to basically seal up the outside of the trailer. That's going to include windows, that's going to include exterior doors, cargo doors, rubber roofing, exterior walls, exterior trim, exterior lights, exterior speakers. Everything that goes on the exterior gets wrapped up at this station. And then from here on out is where the main inspectors are going to be really detailing what they find, and they are going to go ahead and start flagging things that they want, group leaders to fix and so forth. So that will kind of take its toll as a process as it goes to final finish. But it'll go from metal to slide outs, and in slide outs, There's basically just a couple different groups that work with slide outs. One, they build them, and that's an offline thing, and then two, they install them. And a slide out is basically how it sounds. It's a unit that slides in and slides out of the trailer to give maximum room to the customer as they enjoy living space. From here, it's going to go to final finish. In final finish, it will receive the final touches. It will receive the final detail from the inspectors. They will go over the unit with a fine comb tooth and mark everything that they see could be a potential problem in the future. It's going to receive its detail work, as in decals, final trim work. It's going to receive final decor, drawers, doors, TV, appliances, furniture, and final cleaning. And that's in final testing. They're going to do a final test on the plumbing lines, all the electrical lines, and just make sure that the customer is going to get a unit that is working 100% as it should. And those are the main stages. Just a quick overview of how an RV or motorhome is built. At this point, it goes out to the customer, and the salesman take care of it from there. So anyway, those are the major stages of building a coach.